What's going on, guys? Klutch here. Welcome back into the $10 million cotton ranch. That's right. It's official. It's officially the $10 million cotton ranch. We made 10 million bucks on one single harvest just the other day, and now it's time to rebuild. It's farm build day on the cotton ranch. I mean, typically we just worry about making $10 million on the ranch, but this time we decided to see if we could make 10 million in one harvest. Why do I want to rebuild, you ask? Well, currently we have 8 case cotton harvesters. I know some of you are asking why I bought the case. They're a lot cheaper, to be perfectly honest. We have 8 of these things, and well, look at how messy they are. I've got no indoor storage for them. They're just sitting out here in the yard. That's all they're doing. There was an old building here. I knocked that bad boy down right off the bat, though. We've also got some more equipment I would love to find a way to store inside. This stuff is ridiculous. The Bourgo is huge. I don't know if I'm able to fit it inside or not yet. Hoping I can find someplace to put it. And our old truck too. I mean, I'd love to get this international inside a shop someplace. I would love to find a way to be able to store more equipment inside shops and buildings rather than having it all outside. We don't have any storage really. It sucks. Now, if you missed it and want to see how we made this $10 million in one single harvest, click the link up in the top right hand corner. I'll show you how we did it there. Yeah, there's a lot of fields here, but when you got 8 cotton harvesters all running at the same time, you can get things done and pretty quickly. But I digress. For today, we want to build this little plot of land into our farm. I don't know if I can do it or not yet. This is a small plot of land in the middle of a big cotton field we've got. I want to knock a bunch of stuff down and turn this into at least a feasible or usable cotton area or cotton farm, cotton ranch. Really, I think we got to turn this into a ranch. So that means maybe horses? But we'll see how we go. Now, you'll notice that the slopes on this land are a little bit ridiculous. This thing is like in the bottom of a valley of this field. So we have to take that into account. I'm going to see if I can knock down all the houses, the shops that we have down here. I may knock some trees down. Really, though, like what I'm concerned about, guys, is 2 things. First of all, storage of our equipment that's a bit of a mess. And secondly, I would love to have some kind of a storage solution for bales. I would love to be able to find a way of doing that. We got some ideas, but we'll see how it works out. And then, of course, thirdly, I would love to have, well, the same amenities we have here currently, like being able to get all our seed and fertilizer right here on the farm, as well as fuel, because we've been going through a bunch of that as well. So let me get out the old sledgehammer. I'm going to knock all our buildings down here. We're basically starting from scratch, guys. We're starting from scratch on this farm. Let's knock her all down. So there you have it. We're officially homeless. I just saw something over here I want to take care of. Whatever, another couple $1,000 is not going to hurt us, right? We need to figure out how we're going to do this, guys. Like I said, there's a bit of a lowland down here. I need to maybe turn this into maybe like a waterway of sorts, a water storage area almost. Some way for water to run through here. I've never built a farm that's in the bottom of a valley like this. Usually we build stuff up. We don't build stuff down in valleys. Let's move some equipment first and then get landscaping. So we've got $12.5 million. Mind you, I do still need to pay off the leases, the rent-to-own leases on our 8 harvesters. We'll do that afterwards. We'll see where we're at. There's no way I'm going to spend $12 million on this build. I just can't see it happening. There's just not enough space to really get into this. But I'm thinking, like, I want to build this bit of a drainage area right here is my main plan. Maybe, you know what? We'll build this into a bit of a waterway. So we'll just start lowering some of the ground down in here. And I'm going to see if I can build this all the way through. Maybe make a bit of a pond right in the middle here. We got to strengthen this up a little bit. That's all. There we go. That's better. Yeah, so it's somewhat deep, right? We can have it so it's just shallow. I don't want that. And we'll see where we go from here. So let me give you a second here. We'll see if we can build this little trench all the way through. And it'll look a little more natural. The fact that we're at the bottom of this whole valley, right? Easy enough. We've got a little bit of a drainage area right here. It's going to kind of water's going to kind of come in and go through. We'll get some water in there in a bit. In fact, I dug down deep enough. There is water down in here if we dig down too deep, but it doesn't look right. So we're gonna put some water in ourselves. Okay, so that's done. We're going to need to put some bridges across this on both sides as well. I'm going to try to keep it so the general idea of the farm stays similar to what it was. That makes sense? So trying to find the right bridges exactly to get across this, guys. I've got to take this into consideration that, well, we do have the Steiger that has the duals on it. I think this is big enough. This is the Elm Creek Bridge, of course. Well, I think this is going to be okay. Now, we can start from that side. Is that going to be better? Or if I start from this side, is that height better? I think we got the bottom of this little valley here, so it's actually working out pretty good. We can put one in here, and we'll do the same thing on the far side. So now things are going to change a little bit. I'm thinking we can get our house maybe to back onto this little pond. That might look pretty good. So have our house kind of sitting right down in this section here, where up on top is still going to be the main shop building where all our storage is for all our equipment. I think that's enough space for a fairly good sized shop if we put our house down in this little corner. So let's see if we can find the right farmhouse here as I scroll through. There might be something more of a ranch set. Yeah, I think we'll find. That's what I'm looking for. Look at that. Brand new. Love this. This is great. Let's see if we can slap this in here and find a good spot for it. And of course, we need the matching garage as well. That's like a must-have, right? I think we can kind of angle this in. Now, for what's probably our biggest problem is finding the right shop building to put down to store all of our equipment, guys. I mean, we've got some massive buildings we could put in, but that's not really going to fit all that well. I mean, and this one even wouldn't work that well anyways, because we need to fit, like, the Steiger has to go in there. Those doors are way too small for that. So that, and of course the size, I can take that tree out, of course, but it's still, like, it's too big, right? Like, I don't want it quite this big.
I told you to make it bigger!
I mean, yeah, that's not going to fit too well either, is it? But then you have these styles of buildings here, like these Midwest buildings, that are just not quite right either, I don't think. Yeah, this is tough when you're going for like just one shop building that's going to cover all your bases. It is not exactly easy. I've got an idea. I forgot about the Wolf System lot. Yeah, the Wolf System hall, guys. This one might work out perfect. There's a door on the far side, right? It's like bay and a half for going in, so the Steiger will fit. I should be able to fit a bunch of those cotton harvesters in here. And of course, this one does change color, right? Yes. So we can kind of brown to match our house. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. All right, shop is placed, and it's on like a bit of a different. I'm gonna put this on like a level here. We'll have to do a little bit of terrain fixing, but you know what? Considering we have $12.5 million, or had, I've only spent like 300,000, not even. I got money to burn, you guys. All right, so that's pretty much it. I don't quite know what else I'm gonna do up here. Like, vehicles can pull out here. This can be like a storage area for vehicles that maybe, oh, you know what we do need? We need a repair area. Maybe I'll put a repair area right here. I'll think of that in a sec. Everything else can work with this. Now, I've still got this far side here, and I don't have really anything over here. So we could put more storage here, but you know what? I kind of want to, number one, there's no silo, guys. I don't have a silo on this farm at all. There was a silo here originally. We knocked that down because we were doing cotton. We only had cotton bales. I might be able to do cotton bale storage over here, and maybe some others. I don't know, but do we need a regular silo? I could probably get a small silo, but we also need, there's some animals I want to get, guys. I want to get animals as well. It's going to be a ranch. We need animals, so maybe we'll figure that out too. First of all, let's get this cotton bale storage figured out a little bit. Yeah, I think this is probably like the best bet right here. Look at like 100,000, 120 or 1.2 million. I was saying 120,000. It's 1.2 million liters. That's a lot of cotton. I don't think we're going to have a problem with this. Now, where do I want to put this? Do I want to slap it back over here and keep it out of the way? And then I can put our horses. You know what? I kind of want to have a horses like a direct shot at the house. I want them in this centralized area, I'm thinking. We could maybe, yeah, it's still fine though. I can put this back here. We can get rid of these rocks. And then, yeah, that'll be great. It doesn't take up any space. It's perfect. Okay, let me start by getting rid of the rocks, okay? They're not worth anything. I know I originally talked about maybe turning them into lime. Well, whatever. It's a lost cause. Make sure I put them on the upside because the bottom side is where the bales were going to pop out when we pull them out. I think on this far side here, guys, is going to be silos for seed, fertilizer, fuel, all that fun stuff. Let me see if I can figure out where that's going to do and what I'm going to put down for that. And you know what? I think I'm going to stick with the original one we had. Just, it makes life simple. I want a little more space though up here for like using the Bourgeois, since it's a little bit larger than, well, most things I guess out there. So if we leave it up here, just gonna slap it right there. That should be fine. We're gonna need to do some terrain in there. The same with liquids. We'll put some liquid fertilizer up here as well. Kind of put it right beside for now. And hang on a sec. We got to flatten this out so they're on the same height though. That's all. So flatten all this out so they're all on the same height. Got to kind of tier this a little bit. Like, this is the problem with this little valley we're dealing with, guys. Everything is going to be at different levels in a sense. So always going to have to get in here and kind of fix it before we place stuff down. So now we can go in put down our containers, and we need the liquid silo. No, where is it? There it is. And that should be better. We can slap that right in there. I don't think I need a crop silo right yet. Maybe some kind of hay storage might come in beneficial as well if we're going to be doing horses, right? And speaking of which, holy oof, I planned on putting, like, this is the horse stable I was planning on putting down. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? That's way too big. You know what? Open range, even way too big. We've got a smaller one here. We can put this one in. And that's really all I need. I'm not planning on going crazy with the horses. We'll have a couple in here. But the other ones are way too big. We'll put this down, and then I'll put a little shed beside it, I think is my plan. Let's see, which one do I want to use? Okay, I think I found one I like. Let's see if we can slap that. Oh, we got to change the color, though, to like a brown? A couple browns. Let's go. Ooh, not blue. Where's that? That's probably the closest one. Everything's kind of going brown on this farm. So, and now if we can kind of find a spot where this is going to sit nicely up against there, hopefully. Ooh, I got to fix that. I got to fix that. I don't like that at all. Got to fix that. Oh, Klutch, what did you do? What did you do? Oh, let's fix that up. Okay, there. Kind of fixed that after I broke everything. That wasn't very smart. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this again. Let's try not to break things this time. Hopefully, if I keep it far enough away, it should be a little bit better. I tried to ram it right up against it, I guess. Maybe that was the problem there. We can kind of put it over here, maybe? Fingers crossed. How's that look? That look all right? I can fix... Yeah, I can work through the rest. Now I can work with it. Don't do what I did beforehand, though. That wasn't good. And now let's see if we can get a little bit of hay storage on the far side right here. That, I think, is going to be the overall general feel of the farm. Now it's all about decorating. And that's going to take some time. Let me get to work on this. See if we can make this look pretty. Make it look like a real-life farm of sorts. I don't know if it's a real-life cotton farm or not. I just realized, hang on a second here. I got to check something out quickly here. Hang on. Please tell me this fits on the bridge. Please. Please.
Suck it in! Think thin!
Oh boy. It doesn't get much closer than that, does it? Yep, that's awfully lucky. Awfully lucky. I didn't check that beforehand at all. I promise you I did not. I mean, since I'm testing things, does this... Oh boy. Yeah, see, this fits no problem. Does the planter fit though? Oh, don't hit the side clutch. Is it gonna fit? Can I force it on there?
Don't give up on me! You can do this! Suck it in!
It seems awfully snug. So the planter doesn't fit. The planter does not fit on this bridge deck. That's unfortunate to say the least. Now, that being said, do I really care? Not really, because I'm going to be the only time this is going to be pulled out is when there's nothing on my crops. Like all my crops are being planted at the same time. It doesn't matter. Do I need to store that in this? No, not really. I mean, I could put some storage on that side, really, right? I can store the planter on the far side, and then I don't have to come bring it back over here. Oh boy, can I get it out of here now? I'm so stuck. I'm so stuck. Yeah, we're gonna store it on the far side. I'll put a little shed over there, and we'll pull up like a pull-through shed. Maybe like a lean-to or a pole shed or some sort. Yeah, that'll be fine. I need an adult. I need an adult. All right, so if you're wondering the depth difference here in the far side of this side, I mean, okay, we're like overflowing over here. You see it? I don't think it's actually pretty good. It doesn't stick out very far. I'm gonna fix a little bit right here. You can see, but on the far side, look how deep it is here. There's not much I can do to fix this. Of course, that the water plane mod is completely flat, so there's no way you can angle that, of course. And if you put a second one on, it looks funny because it's different heights. Yeah, you don't want to do that. So you got to figure out a way to fix this. And there's a couple of different ways I could do it. Like I could potentially build a wall here and make it almost like a waterfall of sorts. Huh. I can't think of a way that would work out very well, though. I think we'll be able to work with this. I had to delete the water plane in order to place anything else or work on this, of course. I think that looks okay. Now we'll just have to we'll have to place some stuff down there, of course, later. Let me just fix that. That looks kind of weird. Get rid of that. There we go. Got the dirt going around. I think there's some more up here. Just kind of give it a little bit of an edge to it. We definitely need to place. We need to figure out the ramping and everything in here. Shouldn't be too overly difficult. Like I said, this is going to be probably going to make a workshop up here still, I think. So let's see if I can place that there. And then from here, we're just going to ramp this up. Just like this. There we go. That'll work. And that looks actually pretty good now. We have to do this side here as well still, which I want this to be somewhat... This is going to be really steep, to be honest with you. It's okay, though. We start up top. We'll start the hillside here. Hopefully our vehicles can make it up here without an issue. And then we'll have to decorate this hillside as kind of a cliffside almost. That's better. That's what I was trying to do the first time. Cool. All right, let me finish off a couple more of these, and like this side here has to get done as well. Things are coming together here, guys. I'm actually not too bad. I'm running into a slight issue here, though, on something. Well, I've already discussed it a little bit, to be honest with you guys. I don't know what to do with my planter or my seeder. I don't know what to do with the Bourgeois. I really don't. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Let me just get some more rocks down here and make it look a little bit prettier. Like a little section right here where it's kind of rocked in. But I don't know where I'm going to store the thing. My plan was originally to have it up in this neck of the woods right here in this building. I can't really get it here easily. Now, that's because of these bridges. So I need to have some storage solution over here. There's not a lot of room over here compared. We got our horse stable. We've got bales. We've got a small shed here for smalling some equipment. We got fuel, seeds, fertilizer, and then bale storage. Because I don't have a lot of space over here for what I want to do yet. I mean, I could put, like, right in here, we could knock the trees down, maybe, but there's not a lot of space there. I'm a bit at a loss here, guys. It might have to stay outside, and maybe I can just clear a path. I don't know. That's a pretty big planter. Maybe, like, just clear this out and leave it out front. Not really what I want to do. Maybe down here. And I got a plan for in here, I think. We got to make something. This doesn't look quite right. I don't know yet. Let me build this thing up because I want to get this done. Now, to be honest, I'm not sure if this is going to work or not. I'd kind of like to make it look like just a rock fountain almost. I don't know. We'll see. So we'll start by, let's build this up. We'll build some terrain up in here. Nothing too crazy. Just I need something to put some rocks on. Basically, just a little bit of an idea of what I'm trying to build. Let's see if I can get this built up a little bit more, please. All right, now let's just build some rocks up on the side of this and see if we can make it look kind of a little bit like a waterfall of sorts. I don't know yet. We'll see. I've never tried this before. There we go. That looks good. Now let's just put some seaweed stuff down over this neck of the woods. Now I do need to put some like decor around this. What can we do with that? If only there was like a running water mod of some sort, guys. I would love to have running water coming over this somehow. Like a little, I don't know, like a fountain of sorts. I don't know how you do it, but if you got any ideas, let me know. I would love to see it done. I think that would look fantastic. I would use it all the time, to be honest with you. I'm trying to figure out what I want to put up on top of this to kind of just finish off the top. Yeah, I couldn't think of something that would fit there, guys. So I guess that's the next best thing right there. That'll work for now until I figure something else out. All right, so I just need to add some fences, maybe some other decorations just to kind of tidy it up. But I think we're almost there, guys. Let me finish this off. I'll show you around. Hang on a sec. So, guys, we're pretty happy with everything. But I might have just run into a problem with our main problem, our main job. Look at this door. That's as high as it goes. It doesn't go all the way up. Guys, it doesn't go all the way up. Yeah, that's a problem. I mean, I can fit, but I can't. Come on, man. Why didn't you go all the way up? I looked at that earlier. I'm like, okay, I can fit through the door here. This is great. I can fit through this door. It's all that matters. And then it turns out I can't get this stupid door all the way up. Guys, I'm getting hosed here. Let's knock this thing down. So much for that. I can't believe this door. All right, guys, I think this is going to be the shop I'm going to try and replace this with. Now, it's not quite the way I want it to be, but I think I can make it work still. So I'm going to see if I can get this nice and close to our field. That's as close as it's going to get right there, you guys. That's all I can do, unfortunately. Oh, man, that's super tight. Super tight on that side now. I was not... You know what? It is what it is. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed, guys. Considering we built this with the other one in mind, now we're kind of stuck here. This is going to work. Like, we still have an open area to park our vehicles and move stuff around. This bay... can I open any of these from the outside? Yeah, there we go. This bay here is massive, of course. Lots of space for equipment in here, which is great. I've got some work to do still. Let's move some stuff in here and see if we can at least make this look good. All right, guys. So it only costs about $1 million to get this up and running. The shop is a little bit smaller than the last one, of course. I still managed to fit all of our harvesters are in here. It's a tight squeeze, but they're all in here. There's 8 harvesters, plus I've got 2 of the tractors in here. I've got the Massey's and the case. Yeah, Massey and case. I mean, they all fit. That's the thing, but still, I've got other equipment I've got sitting outside still, which isn't a big deal. It's mostly stuff I don't really use too much, other than the truck, of course. Kind of threw a curveball on me, guys. I didn't really want this shop, but it's a nice shop. It's you know what? It's technically nicer than the other one we had. It's just it's not as much space, so I'm kind of stuck right now. And you know, while we're here, let's pay off our leases on all of our cotton harvesters just to see what we got. So the original one right here, I believe, yeah, 10 hours. What is the price left on that? $200,000. So we're gonna pay all of these back right now. So guys, there you have it. That's gonna be the farm for now. The cotton farm, the rebuild. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm really kind of disappointed with that corner still. I gotta do something with that. I noticed that it did a little bit something to the terrain there as well, but that's easy to fix, I think. Yeah, we should be able to fix that up. The rest of it's pretty good. I just need, I don't know. I think I undervalued the amount of space I was going to need. I mean, guys, I really need to find something for this. And I've got more land. I might just put a separate farm area back on over one of the fields on the far side over there. I think that's what we might do. But I did not think that I would need this much land. Holy, do I ever need more space? Just not enough space, guys. I'm all tight in here. I dislike how tight it is, to be honest with you. We didn't have a lot of land to work with, so I guess old Klutch here is going to have to figure out something better to do. Look at that. That's hilarious. Come on. That's hilarious. Love it. All right, guys. Well, I'm losing my voice here, so I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this farm build from our big, crazy $10 million farm, whatever you want to call it now. If you guys missed the harvest, check out the video. I'll put the video from the very first episode down on the card, so click on that if you missed this series, and go check that out. Otherwise, have a great day, guys, and we'll catch you next time. This is Klutch. Over and out.